Must be a lot of fish over there. Them seagulls is moving. New York City Ferry, Roosevelt Island, Manhattan. So this is the promenade on the side of Astoria Project. They redid this. It was never like this when I was a kid. This was pretty much isolated, and it was a place where they used to tell you, don't go by yourself. Usually people came back here was to smoke or to hang out and drink. Yeah, that was pretty much what this was about over here, this area right here. But they redid everything. They put a ferry over there. They put a bunch of new buildings. They created a beach, which is crazy. So there's like two beaches right over here on the side. There's one right there, and then there's one over there. But that's the new ferry, and this is the promenade. I guess they didn't think about putting drains here because they know that the water levels rise. So I don't know why they never put drains here it could just drain right back out. But I don't work for the city. So Astoria Projects is actually wrapped around this whole promenade. The whole promenade is wrapped around the project. And it goes to the other side, which I'll show you guys in a few too when we come back. Beautiful seagull. Let's see when he moves. And he moved. He's tight. So as you can see, we have next to that gray building, there's another new building. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new buildings on Vernon Boulevard in the last 10 years. Last 10 years. When Sandy happened over here, all this got flooded. All this got flooded. It got flooded all the way up to that, if I'm not mistaken, that kids' playground right there that I'm showing you. That's where it got flooded all the way up to. And then on Vernon was predominantly flooded, which I'm going to show you right now, Vernon. As we get up to the ramp by the kids' park, that's right over there. It's the ferry right here. You grab it, put your money in. Little map here to let you know where the ferry touches, where it goes to, and what you can hit, and the time schedule. You guys can freeze it and copy it if you want. To do it to the map too. So in fixing up the promenade, what they did was they built a brand new park for the kids. Well, the city parks built this because this shit was crazy here, right? So brand new park. You can play chess here, you can play handball. Parents can sit down, kids can play. It's a little activity area. They fixed the baseball field. That was really bad. Really bad. Little kids doing some art over here. It's always cute. Nobody does that no more. So 1 building, 2 building, 3 building, 4, 5, 6, and then there's another one over there that's 7. So if you lived in Astoria, you know that this place wasn't the place to hang out at. You get me? Second Chance Candles. Painting and shop. Call them. Make sure you get your group packages together. You're not even watching this fucking dog. Astoria West, I have a friend that lives there. This is new son, Vernon. As you can see, brand new building. Astoria West, I've hung out in there because the friend that lives there for my job. It's dope. The apartments aren't really large. They're roomy, but they're not large. But they give you the upstairs. You know, days like today, you don't have to spend the time in your apartment. You can just go upstairs and hang out on the roof up there. But they have one entrance. They have another entrance wrapped around. And I think there's a third entrance up that block. There's a third entrance right up that block. And this is the view they get. So this is actually a whole beach. It's a whole beach. The hell is that? Okay. This is to the Sculpture Museum. This is where they do all the sculpting at. But this beach, when the tide is out, wraps all the way around here. Except it breaks right there. But you can always get on. If you want to hang out right here, you can get on right over there. Right over there. If you feel like feeding ducks and swans, you can come over here and throw some bread. Assist them with that. But that's the view. This is what you're paying for. You're paying for the amenities and the view. Store your projects right over there. This building has been here since I was born. I used to live down this block right here on 31st Avenue and 14th Street. So down that way is where I used to live at as a... Well, I can remember that as a kid we lived. Another new building over there. So this used to be a furniture warehouse, and then somebody bought it. They redid the clocks. They add some resurfacing. They resurfaced it. They like the surfacing of the brick and stuff. Like they did. They worked on the stone, and redid the inside, and this is what came out. It's a beautiful location. I'm actually happy that they kept the structure up and didn't like knock it down to build something that took away from the neighborhood. Of course, the city bikes fuck things up, but they're there. So what do you think's gonna happen here in this empty lot right here? They're gonna build something. It's gonna be a building. And I'm gonna show you what the building's gonna look like. So if you take this straight up, this will take you straight to Queensbridge. Oh, I guess they're not building it because they ripped it down. Yeah, this was right here. They were gonna build it. Look, they ripped it off. They were gonna build a building here, and I don't know what happened. IKEA used to own this, and they used to bring their clots. They used to bring their IKEA used to be here, and they used to bring their cars from Northern Boulevard over here. Those new buildings, those 2 buildings over there that you see right over there are not finished yet, but the one next to it is done. That's behind the projects. That building's done. That's usually where I go work out at. But today we're gonna show you a new spot. This is a Chateau de Wolf for dogs. And they also serve stuff in there for adults, like breakfast sandwiches and burritos and stuff. Really good dope. This is Sculpture Park. This is also part of the parks department, an area where you can come in and relax. This is one of my go-to locations when I want to just get away from the human conscious. Great location. Also with a great view. That's usually where I go, right there where those rocks are at. But let's go look at this exhibit. That's usually where I go hang out at, right there. I sit right on those rocks and I meditate right there. I don't know what this is. Me being someone that's in the arts or that likes arts, but it seems like some kind of sundial or maybe some witchery. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It looks like they burnt wood and you can take that top off. Don't step on that. Okay. If you notice a lot of my videos, I'm probably gonna be. You'll probably see me in here. Like I said, this is my go-to spot. What is this? This looks like, you know what this reminds me of? The Wizard of Oz. When the house fell on the witch. That's what it would look like over time. I don't know what this is. So we're walking out of Sculpture Park now. I mean, there's a whole other area here in Sculpture Park, like more seating area. The newest building that's up right there. So we're coming out of Sculpture Park right now. These are the artists that they're kind of showing up here that's in the park, but that's the park right there. It's beautiful. There's a whole other back area that's over there. But it brings us out back on Vernon, leaves us right on Broadway. Oh, you gotta take a picture of the tags. We need to take the tags. See what they're doing. Okay. So this is more Vernon. Going up this way, that's Rainy Park. The wine garden is what they call in this place. They call it a nookie. So this is Vernon right here. This goes straight up. This is Costco's. As you can see, I saw the name and I couldn't. Another amazing view of New York City down there. But if you keep going this way, this leads you all the way up to Queensbridge. We're gonna do that trip one day, but right now we gotta go this way. So we just gotta keep walking the neighborhood. So it seems like they're working on this block right here. So they're working on the piping because I know this building right here is gonna come down. This 3202 Vernon. This used to go to Sculpture Park. They used to use this. But as you can see, everything's boarded up. They're gonna knock this down. There's gonna be a high rise that goes here, for sure. High rise going here. High rise is definitely going here. This is gonna be broken up as well. They're gonna knock this down eventually. This used to be a taxi cab service, they would say. this down. All this is getting knocked down. All this 5 years ago, all this was up working, but as of right now, this is all gonna get knocked down. See, this would be a cab service. This cab service is gonna get knocked down, and a high rise is gonna go here. Cab service probably moved somewhere else. Yep. Cab service. Men working hard on a beautiful Friday. Pretty soon this place is gonna get knocked down too. This is a import-export. They do a lot of small goods, right? This is gonna get, look, it's already rented, like space for rent. These people's leases coming up. This also leads you to Queensbridge as well. This building just went up maybe about 4 years ago. What the fuck are they doing on here that they need to be doing so much extensive work on it? Why is there so many cars inside the high school garage? I mean, parking area. I mean, they're doing stonework up there. You know what's probably going on? They're probably getting a lot of leaks. Right? So like mildew, whatever. So they probably had to go into the wall to kind of find out, fix that. It's extensive work to do that. Extensive work. So this is Long Island City High School. This is Super 8. This is like the neighborhood motel. If you know, you know. This is another nice building that they built here. But yet unaffordable. Another new building that they putting up right here. But yeah, these buildings out here, unless you're making over 70,000, 80,000, you can't be living in them. You need to be making double your rent. Or double your yearly income. Oh, I forgot today's Friday. That's why there's so many people at the school. Today's the last day for the high school kids because of spring break. That's what happens when you don't go to school. Like, you forget those special holidays. This is where I did my voting at. You check my TikTok. This is where it was at, Long Island City High School. Project Pivot. Okay? Birds is chirping. They made it. You hear? One of my favorite diners are right there. I think we might go in there today. We get some lunch. They got another new building right here. They're gonna put another building right there. For sure. Yeah. All these, that white building's gonna go, and then they're gonna build something else right there. So now we're on 21st and Broadway. Favorite diner. Yeah, why are these fucking little trappies out here? This is all gonna go soon too. All this right here is going. Except for that supermarket, because it was just built. But they could work around it for sure. Yeah, this plaza's going. I mean, it's just so much room here that you can build a massive building right here in this one parking lot. But definitely, it's gonna go soon. It's a good spot, Latin restaurant right there. See, this is the problem, right? When you get young dudes that tag like that, all sloppy, and then they try to go and buff over me with the blue, so I had to buff over him, right? I had to buff over him. This blue was dope on this green, and some TMK came and rode over my shit, and I'm tight. I'm looking for you, homie. Walk up to the train station and then end it right there. So this neighborhood also has changed a lot. As you can see, there's a lot of new buildings here. This is pretty more or less how I remember the neighborhood buildings being. Like homes. These are Queens homes right here. And those, what you would see right there, not these, but these are Queens buildings. All right, you never saw a building go past 6 floors in Queens. 7. I'm sorry, because this building's been here since I was a kid too. This Broadway Crest Apartments, for sure, it's been here forever. So it's never gone past, let's say, 7 to 8 floors. It's another local supermarket that's right here. This is the one on Broadway. There's one on 30th as well. So this is Crescent and Broadway. This is Crescent right here. Crescent down that way. That leads you to Ravenswood and Queensbridge. Italian eatery and bar. This used to be like a clam bar. They got something new over here where you can order like from 7 different restaurants. Like there's 7 different restaurants you can order from, but you gotta order from there and they do everything in the back, which was new for me. I've ordered from here. There's Wonder. So these are the companies that are there. It's interesting. It's an interesting concept. Of course, new storefront. Spears. So, just to put you on, this spot right here is fire. And they do karaoke. They do karaoke and the chicken is fire. It's Korean fried barbecue. Wow. But this is a new building right here as well. That's also a new building. This is an old building, as you can see. Old building, new building, new building. Oh, they got balconies? Oh, shit. Okay. It's a local food stand. Pretty soon this building's gonna go down. For sure. Everything's going vertical in New York. So this is a Peruvian spot. And they do like open. This is my ramen spot right here. This is where me and my son come and eat ramen. Buffalo Wild Wings just got here. I don't know what they put in here, but it looks like a 7th Street burger, maybe. I don't know if you guys are into Piki Pokey, all this, whatever. Japanese restaurant. This is a family market of Korean stuff if you ever need to go in there. This is a new bagel spot that's across the street. Local hardware store. If you guys don't know, there's a little history about this corner right here. So 30th Street and Broadway, there used to be a bakery that was right there. Where that family market at and that Broadway hardware store is at. So there was a bakery right there. And fun fact, Christopher Walken used to work there. As a kid, his father owned it. My man got the most annoying car right now. Annoying car. He got like a 1987 something hyped up to sit at the fucking light. Look. No reason. So, this is also my bagel spot. One of my organic places where I go to. This is new. This is a new bar. Honeyfoot's. This is Sanford's. This is a late night spot. Those are the deals they got there for oysters and wines and bourbons. Oh, now this is the spot. If you like halal food and you want to come support a business, come right here, King of Falafel. King of Falafel got it for you. Neighborhood bakery. This is also a classic, a staple in Astoria. This is the Broadway train station. This is the Broadway train station. We're gonna see what tags we put up here. Oh. You see Tempo. See a couple of dudes got their names. Train station. Oh, look, they put a brand new light box. Ha, stop playing. Train's coming in 3 minutes. Listen, thanks for taking the ride with me. Thanks for walking me to the train station. I feel safe right now. So I'm gonna get on the train and oh shit, I gotta go. I'm gonna miss it. I'll talk to y'all later.